Get ready for an electric moment. President Trump stormed into Joint Base Andrews on July 15th with his trademark fire, tearing into the system, slamming globalism, and announcing a radical shift in favor of America. In his raw, unfiltered style, he delivered a barrage of hard truths that echoed across the tarmac. This isn't your average press gaggle, it's a declaration of war against the establishment. Buckle up and stay till the end. This is Trump like you've never seen him before. On July 15, 2025, Donald Trump showed up at Joint Base Andrews and made it clear he's not playing by the old rules. Right off the bat, he slammed the Federal Reserve for keeping interest rates high despite inflation being under control. He called for an immediate rate cut. That shot at the so-called globalist central bank wasn't just economic talk. It was a calculated strike to solidify his image as the anti-system, anti-globalism candidate and to fire up his base, who see him as the last line of defense for American sovereignty. This attack on the Fed serves multiple purposes. First, it hits home for average Americans: mortgages, loans, credit cards. If rates go down, Americans pay less and can spend more. That's the kind of tangible promise Trump knows how to sell. Second, it reinforces his America First economic doctrine, painting him as the guy fighting for working people while the Fed caters to Wall Street elites. He's not afraid to call out the suits, and his voters love it. But he didn't stop there. Trump fiercely defended Pam Bondi and dismissed the calls to release Epstein-related files, claiming it's another smear campaign by the old political guard. Once again, Trump played his strongest card. He's not part of their club. That line between them and us was drawn deep into the asphalt that day. So, how does this benefit the Trump administration? It's simple. It reinforces Trump's brand. He's the economic nationalist, the anti-globalist fighter who wants to tear down the corrupt system brick by brick. His attack on the Fed sends a message. I'm not here to play nice with the elites. I'm here to help you. This strategy fires up his base and puts pressure on institutions that his followers believe have failed everyday Americans. What would Americans gain from this in the future? For starters, lower interest rates could bring serious relief for working families. Cheaper mortgages, more investment, a spark in job creation, especially if Trump follows through on bringing manufacturing back and slapping tariffs on foreign competitors. He's not shy about protecting U.S. industries, and this plays well in Rust Belt states and rural communities. On top of that, it puts the squeeze on China and Russia, who no longer get free passes in Trump's America. What impact could this have inside the country? Short term, it could fuel a boom. More consumer spending, stronger small businesses, and renewed hope in the economy. Long term, it's a high-wire act. Cutting rates too fast might spark overborrowing and inflation, or stir fears of political interference in central bank decisions. But Trump doesn't care about bureaucratic caution. He's here to break the mold, not polish it. What does this mean for global geopolitics? It sends shockwaves. Trump talked about increasing military cooperation with allies, like sending Patriot missiles to Ukraine, while tightening economic nooses with tariffs and trade threats. His message to the world: America is back as a tough negotiator and a transactional ally. No more blank checks. This redefines diplomacy, not based on ideology or feelings, but on deals. While allies may grumble, Trump's supporters see it as restoring respect and strength to America's role on the world stage. What controversies come with all this? Plenty. First, clashing with the Fed threatens its independence, and critics will scream authoritarianism. Second, trade wars could hit consumers with higher prices, especially if foreign nations strike back with their own tariffs. Third, defending figures like Bondi while downplaying Epstein-related probes might inflame public outcry and divide the nation further. But again, Trump thrives on this. He's not here to unite with the establishment. He's here to expose it. The media will spin this as reckless. His opponents will cry foul. But to millions of Americans, this is what leadership looks like: fearless, unapologetic, and direct. Trump is once again proving he doesn't need a script. He is the script. Every jab at the Fed, every swipe at the deep state, every promise of an American resurgence isn't a mistake. It's a strategy, and it's working. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Is Trump pushing America toward a true economic revival? Or is he playing with fire by challenging the Fed and escalating trade wars? Are these bold moves exactly what the country needs, or a risky gamble? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this video with everyone who needs to hear what really went down at Joint Base Andrews. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more unfiltered truth coming your way. Your voice matters. Let it be heard.